Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your week ahead reading, 17th to the 23rd of June 2019. For your reading, guys, we are using, for the first layer, looking at your current self, theme of the month and key goal. We're going to use the Ciro Marchetti Legacy of the Divine Tarot. This is one of my newest decks. Absolutely love it. I bought a few new decks lately, and some of them are better than others. This isn't too bad. It's quite good. If only the cards were just that tad bigger, just a tad bit bigger would be nicer. But and the card stock was a bit thicker. But besides that, the actual illustrations are beautiful. For your second level of the reading, we are going to use another new deck that I've got, the Spirit Within Tarot by Stephen Bright. Absolutely stunning deck. Really love this guy. Amazing. And we use this for the area where we look at the obstacle to overcome, major accomplishment, and what to avoid, okay, for the week. My Old Mucker, Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, illustrated by Mark Evans. Just gorgeous deck. We use this for the last area of the reading where we look at what you need to embrace for the week and where you need to find support, or where you can find support if you should need it, okay? And finally, for your spiritual advice, when I'm shuffling the cards on spiritual advice, Sagittarius, ask a question in your mind and let's see what the answer comes up with. This is your spiritual advice by the Answer is Simple cards. Sonia Chaquette, absolutely stunning cards. I really like these. They're just so simple in their explanations, but they're really effective. All right, let's make a start then and remove the cards that we're using. And I always show the cards that I'm using, just in case anybody wants to kind of show. You can get all of these on Amazon. These are where I got all my cards from. I'm aiming to have about, I don't know, I know some people have over 1,000 decks and things like that, and I'm like, oh man, I'm only up to about 230 at the minute, but I'm a collector of tarot cards as well. All right, so let me just make sure that the cards are in the right position. Yeah, right. So, Universe Spirit, show me who is Sagittarius. Who is Sagittarius, week commencing 17th to the 23rd of June, show me. And what will the theme of the week be for Sagittarius? What will the theme of the week be for Sagittarius? And can you tell me what the key goal will be? Okay, you've got 2 cards. You've got 3 cards showing up for your key goal. Wow, okay. Yeah, they came out together, so I'll have to take those. Okay, that's your key goal for the week, apparently 3 cards. Check those out in a bit. Okay, so we've taken those cards and let's get these cards. Okay, Universe Spirit, can you tell me what is the obstacle that Sagittarius needs to overcome during the week? Okay. And can you tell me what is the major accomplishment that they're making during the week? Okay. And can you show me, please, Universe, what is it that Sagittarius needs to avoid during the week? Okay, that's great. And finally, through the Witch's Tarot, what does Sagittarius need to embrace during the week? What does Sagittarius need to embrace during the week? Okay, and if they need support, where can they find it? If Sagittarius needs support, where can they find it? There we go. And finally, Universe, in your spiritual guidance, what spiritual guidance do you have for Sagittarius during the week? What is the spiritual guidance and advice, encouragement, spiritual advice, encouragement you have for Sagittarius during the week? All right, let's have, oh, there's 2 came out together. There, you're getting loads of cards from the universe this week, guys. Okay, 2 there. All right, let's have a quick look then. You guys are showing as being the Knight of Cups. I think that you guys are showing as possibly being in love, or possibly you have a desire for an individual, because that's the Knight of Cups energy for you. It's about following your heart's desires, and some of you guys are following your heart's desires. The problem with the Knight of Cups, though, if it's love and you're following your heart's desires, sometimes all you're doing is thinking with your heart and you're not thinking with your head. That's the only problem with the Knight of Cups energy. But some of you guys are following a desire here. Some of you guys are having feelings. Some of you guys have got feelings. Some of you guys are expressing your feelings, perhaps, with the Knight of Cups energy to another individual during the week with the Knight of Cups energy. Some of you guys are following your, your heart towards, maybe this is in terms of career, it could be creative, it could be poetry, It could be fashion with the Knight of Cups energy. It might be you're following your calling as well. Your heart's desire can be your calling, where you're meant your life purpose. So some of you guys might be trying to follow your life purpose as well with the Knight of Cups this week. Let's have a look at what the theme of the week is. All right, so poverty, Five of Coins energy. All right, so it doesn't, I mean, for some of you guys, it might be financial poverty is the theme of the week. And some of you guys, it might be that, you know, this might be you, but this could be somebody else. Because I love this version of the Five of Coins. I just think it's the best Five of Coins I've ever seen on a card. I really like it a lot. Isn't that, I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? This is somebody who's got the beggar's bowl out. They're asking for assistance. They're asking for help. So the theme of the week is all about asking for help. This could be financial help. It could be spiritual help. It could be emotional help. But the Five of Coins is all about feeling destitute and feeling lack. And it might be the theme of the week is that you're either feeling lack and you're asking for help, or somebody else is around you. But you are showing as being the Knight of Cups. Following your heart's desire. Expressing your feelings, Knight of Cups energy during the week. But the theme of the week, it could be something to do with finances, poverty, but also lack can happen in other areas. Lack of value is the Five of Coins energy. What is the key goal that you have there? And 3 cards came out here. Wish it had been the 1, but it was 3. The King of Swords is your goal. Okay, so defining clear objectives. Could be a person. You know, let's have a look at what the combining cards are. 7 of Cups, dreams. And the Empress. Okay, so the 7 of Cups, we've got King of Swords, 7 of Cups, Empress. Some of you guys are dreaming, I think, with this 7 of Cups energy of being this Empress here. Some of you guys dreaming about being moms. Some of you guys dreaming about being, you know, rich or being abundant. About having a great deal of success with the Empress energy. And I feel that you guys, during the week, your key goals are to the King of Swords is slightly different to the airy-fairiness of the 7 of Cups, because the King of Swords is all about a clear objective. All right, it might be for some of you guys, it might be that your key goal is to secure someone here, a King of Swords. Maybe you're dreaming of getting married to this individual. Maybe you're dreaming of, you know, getting pregnant with this person, that type of thing. So your key goal might be to secure an individual here, especially if you are showing as being the Knight of Cups, expressing your feelings to someone. You might be expressing your feelings to an individual. But this person, if they're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's fine. But if they're not, they might be showing as being slightly distant. So this might be somebody you're wanting to express yourself to emotionally, who's been quite distant. Maybe you're dreaming of kind of, you know, being with them and nurturing, you know, a relationship with them, reconciliation with them, that type of thing. If this isn't a person, then I think that the key goal for the week will be to define your objectives and to define your goals with the King of Swords energy. Because remember, kings are rooted in earth. So what kings tend to do is that they are rooted in the earth energy, you know, pentacles. So, for example, the King of Swords is all about your ideas and seeing things clearly. But what he tends, because he's rooted, he's earth of air, what he tends to do is he tends to take his ideas, and his ideas will form. So they'll literally take physical form. So this is all about our ideas taking physical form and then enacting them out in the outside world. So this is, your goal is for your ideas possibly to culminate and take physical form because you've been dreaming. And I think it's a because with the 7 of Cups energy, you've been dreaming about, with the Empress energy, either being, you know, in a place of power or making a lot of money with the Empress energy. And I think that really this is all about your dreams as well. So your, you know, ideas, dreams taking form. He is rooted in earth, okay, in which you're starting with the 7 of Cups energy to see or realise perhaps with the Empress energy, you know, a relationship or love or that type of thing, or, you know, riches or abundance. You're basically wanting these ideas that you've had to take form. All right, so you're wanting the ideas that you've been having around this energy here to manifest literally with the King of Swords energy, because you've been dreaming about being a mom, or you've been dreaming about being in a relationship with someone that you love, or you've been dreaming about being rich or abundant or that type of thing. So your goal is to have things manifest. Your deepest desire. 7 of Cups is also desire. Some of you guys desire with the 7 of Cups energy to be a mom, to be in love, to be the rich person, you know. And your goal is these ideas will take form, because this is what I desire. So really, just in a nutshell, your desire is to have the ideas that you've had, the desires that you have, to manifest and take shape. That's what the key goal will be for the week. What will be the obstacle that you need to overcome? The Chariot. You know, it's not going to be so easy to get whatever this is, I'm afraid, Sagittarius. It won't be so easy, because the Chariot says what you're going to have to overcome is that there are going to be highs and lows. There are still going to be things that you're going to need to navigate with that Chariot. He's on a skateboard, so he's going to, you know, there's lots of swerves he's going to be taking. He's going to have to kind of learn how to navigate, you know, the difficult corners and that type of thing. So, you know, you're going to have to overcome the obstacle that it's not going to be a straight route to success. And it won't be a straight route to success, because chariots never are. What is the major accomplishment that you're making? The Queen of Coins, which is nice. So the accomplishment that you'll make, I mean, Queen of Coins is, it depends on how you read that lady, because she is a financial card and she can be about the self-value, you know. So the accomplishment with the Queen of Coins, I mean, she looks pregnant, doesn't she? And she is a pregnancy card as well, but I don't think it's that. I think that the Queen of Coins energy, the accomplishment this week with the Queen of Coins energy is the understanding of the resources that you already do have. So the Queen of Coins is all about being satisfied with what you have, you know, being contented with what you have, understanding the value of what you already hold. And I think the accomplishment that you're making this week, which is a good one, because what I'm getting from the reading, Sagittarius, is that a lot of you guys are kind of, you know, it's not going to resonate with everyone. And as I always say, I don't expect massive, huge thumbs up on my videos. I never get them, so that's fine. But, you know, a lot of you guys, especially in this area here, I think, Saggies, your goals are to have an idea take shape, because what you desire with the Seven of Cups energy is to be a mom, or to be married, or to be in love with a particular person here. All right, but this is kind of like your desire. You're saying, no, this is going to take shape. This is my goal, that this is going to take shape. The desire of the Empress, to have the Empress, to have the love, to have the pregnancy, or to have, you know, the money, or whatever it is. My desire to have this, my goal is for this to take, you know, to take shape, because this is what I've been thinking of so ardently. And you have a clear idea of how this is going to take shape, and you're expecting that this is going to happen. But the universe is saying to you, you know, the obstacle that you'll need to overcome is that there is more to this with the Chariot. You're going to have to, there's more bends for you to go around. There's more sticky patches for you to encounter before you get this area here. But what you are accomplishing is the Queen of Coins, and that is security this week. It is the understanding of the value of what you already have, and the value of what you already accomplished here with the Queen of Coins energy, Saggies. What is it that you need to avoid this week? Worrying. Nine of Swords. Just consistently worrying and fearing with the Nine of Swords energy. That's what you need to kind of avoid doing this week. And I think it's because maybe things will not, you know, happen as quickly as you would like. Because it's almost like you've got this surge of determination running through your veins, Sagittarius. And you're saying, yeah, this is going to happen here, because I desire to have this, whatever this Empress is for you. And my ideas are literally going to take shape now. You know, the King of Swords is always going to make something happen, because he'll have an idea and he'll act on the idea. You know, so your key goal would be to act on the idea of the desire. Act on an idea because you desire to have that. And that could figure into that, where you are the Knight of Cups, expressing something to someone. Because the theme of the week is you saying, look, please give me a chance, or please help me, or please give... But the universe is saying, look, there's more intricacies involved in this, and you're going to need to overcome that obstacle. All right? You're in free fall at the moment. And there's more kind of sharp corners that you're going to need to kind of encounter before you can get to whatever this is. It's not something that you can just click your fingers and it happens. But, you know, your accomplishment is that your work is paying off. You're doing well in your career. You know, some of you guys are probably gaining an award with this Queen of Coins. I mean, I'm not going to say pregnancy. Some of you guys might be. She can be a pregnant woman, Queen of Coins. But more than anything, you're accomplishing your own self-value, because this person knows about her self-worth. It's all about ownership. And you're accomplishing, you know, the idea that, you know what your worth is. So some of you guys really know what your worth is, and you're accomplishing, what you're accomplishing this week is that what you hold is of value. So, you know, you're going for something that is out of your reach at the moment, I think, for some of you Saggies. But in this area here, I think what you're accomplishing is something that is far more tangible, because she's holding on to the Pentacle, and that is a tangible thing. It's a product. So you're accomplishing something far more tangible in your life, and you need to avoid worrying that this doesn't happen or this isn't going to happen on this week. It's going to, you know, I'm not going to say it's going to happen or not. I'm just saying that whatever this is, it's going to take time. It's got the Chariot written all over it. What is it you need to embrace? That you have the power to make things happen. You really do. And you also need to embrace that good things are going to manifest going forward with the Magician. You have the power, you have the tools, you have the skills, you have the abilities to make things happen and to be successful with it. And if you need support, where can you go? Hierophant. This could be a professional body that you can go to. This could be a family member that you can speak to, like a father or a head of the family, for example, with the Hierophant energy. This could be a counsellor that you could speak to, all right? This could be somebody who could give you really good advice. Finally, what is the spiritual advice for the week, Sagittarius? Open your heart is number one. And get over yourself. I think it's just really saying open your heart to getting over yourself. Allow yourself to kind of, because I think that you're just really kind of taking something really, really seriously. And it's almost like if you don't get it, you're going to do that. But the universe is saying you need to avoid worrying about whatever this energy is here, Sagittarius. Because it's not the end of the world if you don't get it. All right? Just open your heart up a little bit more and kind of, I know it sounds a bit harsh, but that's the universe saying to you, just get over yourself. Just deal with it. All right? Okay, we're going to quickly get the last reading through. I really like these cards by Stephen Bright. I just think that, and also the Ciro Marchetti ones as well. Just phenomenal. I just love tarot cards. You know, some of them are. I bought a deck lately, one called Kingdom Within Tarot. It's one of the worst decks I've ever seen. It's really odd. And I watched funny enough, when I was kind of umming and ahhing whether to buy the deck, I watched what did I watch? I watched a review on it, and the guy said, oh, they're not too bad, but they're a bit weird. I still went ahead and bought it, but luckily it was only £15 down from 40 quid, which was lucky, because I would never have bought those at £40. All right, so let's have a look. Universe Spirit, other energies coming in for Sagittarius, please. Show me Sagittarius, just other in 5 cards. Right, we've got 2 showing down here. 3 more cards, please, Universe. 3 more cards for any other energies coming in for Sagittarius. 3 more cards, please. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Universe Spirit, give me 5 cards for Sagittarius love life. Give me 5 cards, please, for Sagittarius and love. 17th to the 23rd June 2019. And Universe Spirit, can you give me 5 cards for career and finances for Sagittarius, 17th to the 23rd, June 2019. Okay, let's have a look. Right, other energies coming in, Temperance. You can see this guy's on the decks through this card. I really like this version of Temperance. And I think that this week it's all about blending and just kind of mixing and matching stuff and having patience until you get the right blend with the Temperance energy. And that's actually you, Sagittarius, isn't it? Because that's your card. I think that you're going to be very much responsible with that Temperance energy. This could also be merging as well when you get the Temperance energy. King of Coins shows up here. King of Coins could be a person. So it might be that you guys are mediating, or you're talking, or you're trying to come to some form of a compromise. Might be with an individual here. I'm not saying this is a lover. This could be a bank manager. This could be somebody who works within finance. So it might be this week is a week where you guys are trying to mediate with a King of Coins. Somebody here, okay? 9 of Wands shows up here. Nine of Wands. I'm not sure whether I like this version of the card, actually, because he looks like he's doing some flaming karate type of moves. Not on a person, but he looks like he's practicing. He's preparing himself. But also, the Nine of Wands energy is security. All right. I don't know why I get the impression here, guys, that you guys are kind of changing banks or something like that this week. You're thinking of changing the person that protects your finances, for example. Because the Nine of Wands is the bodyguard. And the King of Coins, this can be a person, but it can also be maybe a financial product, for example. And the Temperance energy, it might be that you're looking to mix up maybe, who protects or who looks after your financial products and that. So you might be considering kind of changing banks or, changing whoever looks after your financial products, okay? It also might be that you're mediating with a King of Coins, somebody who's in a position of protection, somebody who's going to, I want to see what the next card is. You've got two people here. You've got a King of Coins and a King of Wands. And you've got Temperance. So Temperance is all about trying to find harmony and balance. But this card here, he's got two turntables. And he's trying to make a blend with the records that he's mixing. So he's trying to kind of blend in. If you know anything about music, I guess when you're doing DJing, you're trying to make two sounds kind of come together, so it blends into this kind of sync. I actually feel that some of you guys are a little bit on your guard against two men. I think that it feels like to me with the Temperance energy, Sagittarius, that some of you guys are trying to not blend these men, but you're trying to achieve some form of kind of harmony. And I hate using that generic word with the Temperance card, but it's true. It looks like you're trying to harmonize two elements, and you've got the water and the fire element here. So you're trying to kind of bring two opposing forces, but I think it's within you together. All right. But I think it's two things, okay? You might be trying to bring two opposing forces together. One might be a King of Coins, one might be a King of Wands, one in which you've got to stand in the middle. So it's almost like you're trying to mediate. I get the impression some of you guys, actually, I think it might be that you're trying to mediate between two people this week. One in which you're kind of piggy in the middle here. You're the Knight of Wands. You're keeping these two people apart. And a Page of Coins as well. I'm getting there's a lot of characters here this week in your other things coming in, Sagittarius. I'm getting that you're mediating with three people here. One in which you're kind of you're trying to kind of protect people. You're keeping people apart this week. I get the impression that this might be a family argument, or it might be a work argument, or something like that. But I get the impression that you're acting as the mediator with the Temperance energy. I think that you're going to have a responsibility for some of you guys this week, where you're going to have to act as a mediator here between, a mediator and a bodyguard, basically. You're going to have to act as a mediator and a bodyguard. One in which you're going to have to kind of just get between two people. You're going to have to make sure that you're keeping 1, 2, 3 people apart, as well as kind of trying to mediate at the same time. So I get the impression that there are 3 people around you this week. Could be 3, could be 4, could be more, could just be 2. But there's 3 people, according to the Page of Coins, King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. There you are, that's the Nine of Wands individual, trying to keep these people apart, and also trying to mediate and bring balance back to a group. So I'm seeing you guys trying to keep a group of people apart, but trying also to bring them together at the same time this week. What about love? Well, we do have the Eight of Coins, which is, when you get that card, it talks about putting a lot of hard work and focus into a relationship with the Eight of Coins energy. I think that you guys have put a lot of effort into a relationship, and now you're waiting for the results to come through. 7 of Coins. Now you're waiting for the results. And it will be from somebody who's been a little bit detached. King of Swords, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That showed up in your other reading, didn't it, King of Swords, funnily enough. You put a lot of hard work into a relationship and you're waiting for the results. This will be from someone, I think, who's been quite detached with the King of Swords energy. You know this Magician, what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, can you see how he's got his sword out there, Sagittarius? This person has kind of thrown everything up in the air. He's thrown you off your, because usually, and when I do tarot, I don't just look at meanings of cards. I literally look at what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is this person with his sword, with his words, with his actions, has completely thrown you off kilter. Everything's just gone up in the air. All of this stuff was once on a table, but it's completely gone up in the air. This person's really thrown you off your kilt. However, it might be that you start working together with the Three of Coins again. It might be this week is a week that you start working together and developing the relationship again. Because this person's throwing you off balance. Because all I'm seeing is everything is up in the air. Even though I know that this is manipulation, and it could be that, you know, you've been putting a lot of hard work into an individual and you're waiting for results. This person, this might be somebody who's quite manipulative. King of Swords and the Magician energy here. You might have been trying to manipulate them by the words that you're saying here, but I don't think it's that. I think that you've put a lot of hard work into someone. You're waiting for the results to come back now. You're waiting to see, I think, if somebody's going to contact you. I think this person's been quite cold and aloof with the King of Swords energy. And I think that through their actions and through their words, they've literally just thrown everything out. They've thrown you off your kilt with the Magician energy. But I think you might come back together and kind of talk and try and work things through with the Three of Coins this week for some of you guys. Career and finance, finally. The Hierophant. So some of you guys probably trying to get some advice concerning your finances, which is really what the Hierophant is. The Seven of Cups. I think that there are lots of options for you to consider. I think you're getting advice concerning your finances or your career, and there are a lot of options for you to consider here, Sagittarius. Okay, Ace of Wands. Some of you guys, this is more than likely, I think, to do with career. Some of you guys thinking about a new project, a new beginning with the Ace of Wands energy in terms of work, showing here. But some of you guys might be resisting that, to be perfectly honest with you. Because Four of Coins, when that comes to a work reading, you generally stay where you are because of the money or because it's comfortable. Ten of Swords, though. The Ten of Swords is... when this comes to a work reading, it's either that you are being let go from a job or... but I don't think that this is it. I think that you're feeling the strain with this Ten of Swords energy. But I think that you're trying to protect yourself from the Ten of Swords energy. I actually think that some of you guys are actually with the Four of Coins trying to protect yourself from getting the sack or getting let go. And that's why you're getting advice about other opportunities that you can start immediately as well with the Ace of Wands. I get the impression that this is actually just work. I think this week some of you guys might be getting advice, Hierophant energy. You're going to an advisor with the Hierophant energy about other options that you could look at, other jobs with the Seven of Cups energy that you could probably start immediately with the Ace of Wands, because you're trying to protect yourself from getting the sack or from getting let go or from being made redundant with the Ten of Swords energy. So some of you guys really want to get a job, a different job real quick. You're probably already in a job more than likely, but I think for some of you guys it might be that there's a job that you're at and there might be the likelihood that people are going to be made redundant and it might be imminent and that type of thing, and you're trying to safeguard yourself because the Four of Coins is also about protection and safeguarding. So some of you guys trying to safeguard and protect yourself from getting the sack by kind of going to maybe an employment agency, that type of thing, having a look at what options that they can present you to so you can get into a job immediately so you can protect yourself from getting fired, that type of thing. So I think that that might be going on this week for some of you Saggies. All right then, that is your reading, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.